It is May the 19th, folks, and we have come out here to the beautiful Ya Ha Tinda Ranch on the eastern slopes of the Rocky Mountains. Our plan is to hike around some of these grassy open areas and see if there's any sheds left. I'm sure this gets picked over fairly well, but on the way in we saw a plethora of animals, mountain sheep, coyotes, mule deer. There's a herd of elk right now ranging behind us in the horse paddock. Yeah, so join us as Wes-Can Adventures, and this is another adventure out west in beautiful Ya Ha Tinda Ranch. Okay, so we climbed all the way up on top of this high, windy, furry slope. And what we want to do is back over here, closer to the aspens, where it's a little bit sheltered. We'll go take a look in there. Not seeing anything. Up here in the open, anything up here would have already been picked. So it's really well hidden, but we'll go check out the aspens, see what we can find over there. You'd think with the amount of elk that winter here that you wouldn't even find just old white. I know this probably gets picked over pretty good, but still, every square inch of it cannot be tackled. Oh, I don't think I want to go down into that marshy stuff. Let's cut in through here. As you can see from the scenery around me, the meadow of this valley floor is quite extensive, and it would take days to cover it all without even setting foot inside the canopy, the pines and the aspens. There is so much ground and so much to see within every step, and every small hill leads to some new discovery that demands exploration. This doesn't want to focus. Wow. There's some incredible game trails up there. It looks like it's just the edge of a big rock outcropping. See where the pond is? Right up there. And then go up to the edge of the trees, and then there's a little bit of another clearing. They're just above the tree line. The scenery here is a tapestry of vibrant wildflowers, towering pine trees, and the distant roar of beautiful waterfalls, providing an awe-inspiring backdrop to my outdoor activities. This region boasts a rich diversity of wildlife, including mountain sheep, elk, mule deer, white-tailed deer, and holds a very healthy population of black and grizzly bears, all thriving within this pristine ecological reserve. This area's natural beauty and ecological significance make it a vital habitat for these species, all contributing to the overall health and biodiversity of the region. This region is essential for maintaining the migration patterns of the large animals such as the many elk that spend the harsh mountain winters in the proximity of this valley. With the population of ungulates comes many predators, such as this coyote looking for his next meal while sheepishly scampering through the horse paddock. They look pretty big. As I hike through the eastern slopes of the Rocky Mountain Range, I am amazed by the breathtaking vistas of rugged mountain peaks, the lush alpine meadows, and crystal clear streams that wind their way through this valley, emptying their winter contents into the Red Deer River, which eventually winds its way through the Alberta prairies. I can feel the cold air. You must be getting close to the creek. Stop here on this little bench. Have a bit of a snack. We're not too far from, what is it, Bighorn Creek? So the falls must be around here somewhere. I don't know if we're above them or below them, but we're going to keep working our way down this way to the creek. See if we can find the falls, and then we're going to go back and regroup. Hasn't been a seriously productive day. Seeing some beautiful country. Like, I would love to stay here. I don't want to leave, but nothing in the line of sheds. Seen lots of wildlife. Just about everything you can find here. Again, we've seen elk, bighorn sheep, mule deer, white-tailed deer, coyote, mosquitoes. But oddly enough, I haven't seen any moose. I would have thought that there'd be moose up here. But we've kind of avoided the low spots down by the river, so that could be a reason why. So let's have a bit of snack, and then we'll carry on down the hill. See if we can find the falls. Even though both black bears and grizzlies frequent the Ya Ha Tinda Valley, the only evidence that I came across on this trip were some old claw marks on a tree when I stopped to investigate this old hunting camp. That's maybe a sight we don't want to see. There's claw marks. I carry bear spray anytime I'm in bear country, but I always get a little uneasy venturing into their territory. I have a very deep respect for predators at their level. They're old though. As I continued my journey throughout the small portion of the valley, evidence of predation was plentiful, showing that the valley is healthy and flourishing. I found multiple skulls and bone piles, including one along the Bighorn Creek just outside of a den. I cannot say for sure what resided inside, but assumptions being either a coyote or a fox, and I wasn't about to crawl down there and find out. Horses have been in here. There is quite a population of wild horses that exist along the eastern slopes, ranging from the Sundre area of the North Fork Road all the way north to the Nordegg area. These horses have been running the mountainous areas for decades, most likely descending from working horses in the early 1900s that were either released or escaped from mining, logging, or construction camps. And they have flourished without the intervention of man and have become an interesting historical draw for many interested travelers. For many centuries, the Ya Ha Tinda Valley, translated from the Nakota peoples as Mountain Prairie, served as a rich hunting and trading ground for the Stoney people. There have been archaeological evidence that dates back roughly 9,400 years, with ancient bison remains being found and much more evidence of the Stoney people's encampments throughout the region. Although we didn't find any in our walk today, there have been lots of findings of teepee rings and sweat lodges over the course of time in this area. Within this notable landscape, is the very popular Ya Ha Tinda Ranch. The ranch covers approximately 3,900 hectares and is operated in conjunction with Parks Canada as a training facility for horses intended for use by the park wardens in backcountry patrols and protection. Horses are maintained and trained here for about 5 years before seeing service within the backcountry of Canada's mountain parks. And we're back. I haven't got anything. Want to take tablecloth? Want tablecloth? Alright, I think dinner is just about ready. So tonight we just did an Oktoberfest stir fry. Oktoberfest sausages, some mini potatoes, multicolored peppers and some onions, salt and pepper for seasoning. We're sitting here right in front of Bighorn Creek, and the waterfall is not as far as everybody said. It's maybe 400 or 500 yards at most up there. If we have enough light when we're done, we'll take a run up there again and show you that. It's for a small waterfall, it's pretty spectacular. But I think it's time to dig in here. Once we get this plated up, we will put on some coffee. Okay, while we're sitting down enjoying this, we'll get some coffee going. All right, let's dig in. After a long day's hike. Hopefully the smoked sausage doesn't bring in any bears. Gets cold fast. That's the thing apparently with the Ya Ha Tinda and Kootenay Plains, is that they're nestled in the mountains in such a way that they've got their own microclimate, and the weather systems in here aren't quite the same as you venture 50 or 60 kilometers farther east. They tend not to get as much moisture. They don't get as heavy snowfall. It's one of the reasons why the elk winter in these areas. It's because there isn't as much snowfall and they can move around a whole lot more. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna do some instant tonight because it's getting cold and I want to get out of this wind. French vanilla and a little bit of sugar. Oh yeah. That hits the spot. And we are ready to roll. Let's back up, call it a day. I'd like to thank you for taking this time with us, enjoying Ya Ha Tinda. I have lived in Alberta for 30 some years. This is the first time I've ever come out here. And aside from this cold wind, I don't want to leave. This is amazing. This is an absolute amazing place. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you like this video, please hit subscribe. Hit the like button. Every little bit helps. And with your help, we'd like to continue to bring you content like this. We didn't find any sheds today, but we did have a good time hiking around and seeing some beautiful country. So thank you very much, and we'll see you on the next one.